Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Miami's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fighting him off. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running by this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He'll hand it off. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Hurricanes line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So Baylor's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for first down yardage.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Fighting off the tackler. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass is caught.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass caught. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Tackled, but first down. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The receiver makes the catch.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's running out of time here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a target, and it's complete. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Canes are in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
They finally corral him at the 1.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Baylor. No chance to catch him.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Comes up with the catch. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. That completion sets up a 3rd down play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a handoff. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And completion makes it second and short. The back's got it. And the Bears looking to keep this drive moving. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. Will be first down. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Got space looking for the end zone here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this?
Touchdown for the U. They will claim the second-half lead.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The ball is caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Bears will send the punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And that run.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point try coming now. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score to Miami. 35. Baylor.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards lead. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Here's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Tackle made after just a short game. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive at this moment. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. That's a crucial score for it. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pass support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking to pass this time. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now it's second down here. They'll work the clock here with the running game. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
There's the handoff.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
It's a shotgun run call. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.